Don't judge, my options are limited. So I just treated everybody to My Love Must Be a Kind of Blind Love. I can't see anyone. She's studiously ignoring me, but you, because since I'm at the bus station and everybody is staring at me, I feel like I should put on a show. Welcome to my first long distance bus ride from Cagayan de Oro to Butuan. It's a 5-hour bus trip that is usually eschewed by foreigners. So I am provisioning up as best I can. There is a woman selling grapes, but she wants 100 pesos, which I know is way too much money. So Dunkin' Donuts, here we go. Right? Yes, okay. Okay, remember the 80s when they had the coffee with no thing where you can drink through it? Yeah, that's still a thing here.
What for your health, sir? Buy na, sir.
What is good for my health? The grapes, the 100 peso grapes.
What for your heart?
Would you pay 100 pesos for those grapes?
100, 200 man ang kwan.
It's a little bit like a much friendlier Mos Eisley here. But there's no food on the bus, so I got to think about how I'm going to handle that. It's a 5-hour trip. Also, all my stuff's on the bus, and even though everything seems really posh in there, I just keep having to go back and look in the bus, make sure everything's there. I'm pissed because I actually bought a pair of cheap headphones last night, and I left them back at the condo like an idiot. I didn't expect they'd have the whole array here.
It's a suitcase, and from this point on, it will be my raison d'être. No homilies or apologies. Goodbye, I'm sorry, forgive me, etc., etc. Shaking the awesome hurts just too big to take in. Walk to the street and down in lane. Put the car in gear. Did a picture spin away? And I just
checkpoint because martial law, you know.
You, my friend, will never understand my reasons, like all loose ends that vanish in the summer seasons. We'll take the freeway legion.
Well, I've been dropped off and loaded up and on my way to Butuan, and my first impression is it's a really nice place.
Walk to the street and down in rain. Put the car in gear. Did a picture spin away? And I just disappeared.
Good morning, Butuan. Butuan is a city in northern Mindanao that sits between Cagayan de Oro and the tourist area of Surigao, where everyone says I should go, but I can't really face up to another 6-hour bus ride to just be somewhere for 3 hours. Psst. And actually, I really like this area. I've been here for 2 days. It's kind of got a little bit of a country vibe. I need a haircut. Sorry about that. And the people are considerably friendlier than they were in Cagayan and even in Iloilo, despite the fact that I think there's even fewer foreigners here than anywhere else. So I don't know what we're going to do for a show. We didn't really see the outdoors much in Cagayan de Oro, so I'd like to give you a little of that. On the other hand, the people here are endearingly goofy. I mean that in a nice way. Reminds me a lot of what I like about the Filipino culture, is that it's kind of wacky. So I don't know. We're just gonna wing it. Oh, and it also looks like it's gonna rain. What happened here? Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause they all disappear from view. Yeah, okay, so these folks work at the hotel next to the place that I have my breakfast here. The beauty and the friendliness of Filipino women is legendary. I don't
What's
want.
the name of your vlog?
Adam walks around.
I'm Reyna from housekeeping.
It's Reyna from housekeeping. At meron bang mag-Ingles? Hindi. Okay.
Oh, may problema na ako. Yan yung, that's my problem.
Oh, yeah, it's my. No, now it's my problem. Ilang taon ka ba mag-housekeeping po?
Magpo 5 years.
5 years. At ibig mo magbilis ng silid, ng magasilid?
Yes!
Yeah, bakit?
Ha?
Bakit?
Mabilis ka ba daw maglinis?
Yes.
Well, then that we're beautiful.
Yeah, yes, of course you're beautiful. Like, kasama ako.
Oh, yes,
Kasama.
Hello. At ikaw, anong panglalan mo?
Will-an.
Will-an. At mag-asawa kayo?
Magkasama. Magkauban.
Asawa. Meron bang
Ay, may asawa.
Boyfriend only. Boyfriend, yes.
yeah, so they're all taken, all you folks in the US, but
We're not single.
they're not single.
I'm single.
What?
Take it for granted.
Take it for granted. Oh, okay, that's a signal. That's how that works.
Take it for granted.
No, di mabuti kaya ganda na babae katulad kayo.
Salamat, sir.
Hindi dapat mag-taken for granted. Yes.
Dapat siniseryoso.
Know your worth. Know your worth.
What?
Know your worth.
Know your worth. Yes, that's right. Okay. So all you gentlemen watching, you have a shot, but you have to show them that you don't take them for granted, right? What did you say?
She's ready to marry you. you said that you're looking for a girl.
I didn't say exactly that. Okay.
But you're looking for one to marry.
Well, anyway, it's been really nice talking to you guys, and I'll.
But I will tell you that she's ready.
You see a lot of strange combinations of businesses here, but I don't think I've ever seen printing and tuna products together. What? What? You called me.
Sorry.
Why are you sorry? You're sorry because you're on camera now. You thought you're looking at me, but I'm looking at you.
You handsome.
Oh, handsome. Well now, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, ingat. Well, now I'm on the main street of Butuan, and I'll tell you something really interesting. There are hardly any other white guys here, and no women. But when I do see one on the street, they don't acknowledge me at all. Isn't that weird? You know, if they live here, they got to know that I'm new in town, right? Who is this guy? Whatever. No, not a look.
Pangit ka po.
Pangit? Sino na pangit? Whoa. Oh. Wow. Whoa. One thing about the Philippines is everything is newer than you think it is. Like, look, you think that's 100 years old? That person just passed 5 or 6 years ago. Wow. Whoa, no. Whoa. Whoa, I'm out of here. Do what you do. What the heck? Whoa. Okay, I am now the subject. What's going on here, guys?
Oh, we're doing some activity in school.
Okay. So, all right. What do you want me to do?
Sir, if are you agree in the Philippines? If you are a Filipino, sir, are you agree for the same-sex marriage, abortion, and then the divorce?
But I'm not a Filipino citizen.
If for example, sir, if you are a Filipino, sir,
If I was a Filipino citizen, well, I would definitely agree with the rain here. Okay. This is really unnerving. This is like a switcheroo here. Okay, if I was a Filipino citizen, what is my opinion on what?
If you are in favor in divorce,
Are you
in favor in divorce?
Yes.
Why?
Why? Because, well, you can see some of the effects in this country in the sense that if people feel that they cannot get out of a marriage that is not good for them, they will choose not to be married. And so you have a lot of unwed mothers in this country, partly because I think the women decide that rather than be tied to a man that she has to be with for the rest of her life, it's better to stay single. So there's an example. And also because I feel like people, when they are unhappy, they make other people unhappy. So if people stay in an unhappy marriage for a long time, it can have an effect. Everybody's watching this. Okay. It can have an effect on everyone around them.
What about, sir, the same-sex marriage?
Same-sex marriage exists in my country. When I was younger, I felt strange about it because it was so new to me. But when my friends challenged my thinking on that, I realized I had no logical argument against it. So I changed my opinion to be in favor of it. And I have many homosexual friends in America and also here in the Philippines. And the best couple I know, they've been together for 25 years, is 2 men. So,
What about the...
Derek and Jim, hi guys.
Yes, sir. What about the abortion?
Abortion, I'm personally not in favor of it, but also I'm not a woman. So I don't have as many consequences to my life if I have a pregnancy. So I feel like it's not really my place to have a strong opinion on abortion one way or the other. But the thing is, in my country, before we had legal abortion, a lot of women died from illegal abortions. So I don't think banning abortion ends abortion. It just makes people less safe. So that's my opinion on that.
So
This
what
is
about,
way more than you need to know about my opinions about anything. Anyway, yeah.
what about the
Also, they're taking a video of me taking a video for you. I'm standing here like a moron holding up a camera. Anyway, yeah, go
in
ahead.
total population, sir.
What's that?
Total population. For example, in the Philippines, there are many children in one family. Yes.
Yes.
So in other countries,
Because you're a country of amoroso.
yes,
for example, in your America, it's only one or two. But in here in the Philippines, or many or 7, 8.
That's true.
Oh.
So
What you
yung
can
favor
think,
sir
sir?
in total population here in Philippines?
What's that?
Total population. I mean limited of the
What-
siblings.
What you can think, sir?
My opinion is I'm a guest in your country, and it is not my place to tell you how to run your country. If I
What about-
become a citizen or marry a Filipina, then I will have more of an opinion. But right now, it's rude for me to have a political opinion about your country.
Okay, sir. What about the euthanasia, sir? The mercy killing. Are you in favor of that?
Yeah, I think there are times when it's like, and I certainly understand why someone would do that.
Why you say so?
Because, well, have you ever had somebody with a chronic illness in your family?
Yes.
Okay, and were they undergoing great pain and agony?
Yes, sir, yes.
And so, how did you feel at that time?
I'm sad to see my grandmother that he was in that particular situation where
Okay.
he cannot walk.
So, if your loved one asked you to do that for them, they are in so much pain. How would you feel?
I feel sad.
But would you do it?
Yes.
Well, there you go. What is that? School. Oh, it's a school. All right. Thank you guys. Kumusta?
Ayos lang.
Bakit meron malaking baril?
Baril. Escort, Metrobank.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, see ya.
Okay.
A lot of guns in this country. And you ask yourself, why do they not have the mass shooting problems we have? Well, because they don't have any bullets. I'm not kidding. Ammunition's really expensive, and most people can't afford to waste the money shooting a lot of other people. So there's a gun control conundrum for you. I'm gonna try to do that thing that we do where I start out in the city and then I go out in the open air somewhere. On the map, if I cross the bridge over the river in this town, there's a big splotch of green on Google Maps. So I'm hoping we can get a view of the mountains around here or something. A lot of flower shops, am I wrong? Bakit meron maraming flower shop dito?
Meron?
Meron. Bakit?
Maraming customer ganahan bulak.
Oh. Bakit shop mo mas mabuti kaysa shop niya?
Bakit mas mabuti shop ko kaysa kanila?
For example.
I want my store good looking for the customer. Pleasant for the customer.
Pero ito ay hindi sagot.
Unsa man di ay?
She doesn't want to answer this question. Withholding information, I must say, is the Filipino way. Meron bang tubig na konti? Eddie will port in the storm, I say. Kumusta? Oh, they're leaving. See, it's no good. I'm all alone. There are people here, and as soon as the foreigner sat down, they're out of here. I guess I can't blame them. It probably looked pretty disgusting. So I don't know what I'm going to do now because I'm not afraid to walk in the rain, although everybody else in Southeast Asia is. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know why. Maybe because their home environments are kind of damp, so they can't dry off very well, and it's much more of a health risk for them than it is for me. But at any rate, I'm not afraid of walking in the rain, but I'm certainly not going to go bounding off into nature without an umbrella. And if I'm holding an umbrella, I can't really shoot the video. One thing about being in Southeast Asia, I'll tell you all right now, you have to really watch it when you're walking around in the rain, because a lot of the surfaces are really slippery. I broke my ankle in Bali and I was just standing on the side of the road, swear to God. So you have to keep your center of balance right over your legs at all times and be ready to fall. And there's certain kinds of surfaces, like the one I'm on right now, this is okay. But if you get one that's any kind of a tile or inlaid pebbles or anything like that, you got to be really careful or you're going down.
Good afternoon.
Maayong hapon sa iyo rin. That ought to throw him. This is like the updated version of Lucy's 5-cent psychiatry box. This is a bummer. I asked a guy if there was a wastebasket near here, and this is what he pointed to, and yeah, I guess there is one back there somewhere. If there's one thing I really hate, it's the pollution. I mean, I can get used to a lot of stuff, but that part really sucks. Kind of reminds me that, you know, when I was a little kid, they had this whole ad campaign with a Native American that kind of taught us all not to throw our stuff on the ground. Yeah, they could use that around here. But some places are doing pretty well. Iloilo, here in the Philippines, and also Siem Reap in Cambodia, they got a little garbage, but it's basically pretty clean, so it can be done. Everyone, again, looking at me. ¿Cómo está? My love must be a kind of blind love. I can't see anyone but you, 'cause I only have eyes for you, and I only have eyes for you. They're all looking, might as well put on a show. See ya. Over, wow. No wonder everyone's looking at me funny. Oh, brother. Over the bridge we go. The hell with this. Remember what I was saying about slippery surfaces? This is a good example. It doesn't exactly fill me with a lot of confidence, especially when I'm heavier than everybody else walking over this bridge. I only slipped about 3-4 times. Didn't fall though, that's good. Oh, this is kind of interesting. It's like a river walk here. Huh. See if we can get down to that. Oh. Looks like we can get down to it pretty easily. Well, maybe not so easily. How's your depth perception? By the way, these steps are just as slippery as the bridge was. Let the WTFs begin. Oh, that's nice. Wow, this is really kind of cool. Okay, I can't resist this. ¿Cómo está? I think I'd scare me. Looks like we're done, maybe. Wow. I think this is pushing it. I'm sensing a rooster theme this show. This woman was so mad at me. Oh, ano ang pangalan mo, ate? Lisa? Lisa? At, oh, there's manok. At, ano, niyan, ang mga manok mo? Dili, okay, sorry. Pangalan?
Pagsabong.
Pagkabong? Oh, no, okay. My love must be a kind of blind love. Ha? Ano?
Saan ka galing?
Saan ka galing?
Oo,
Meron blog sa YouTube, tinitawag Adam Walks Around. Adam, lumalakad sa kabilang. So, sige. Okay, goodbye.
bye-bye.
Ingat! Yeah, they think I'm nuts, which is basically why they don't kill me. That's some... 'Cause I only have eyes For you. Kumusta? May I help you?
Yes.
How? Sige, sige, sige. Well, bring on the waterworks, as they say. Oh, here's a dog. Okay, not as friendly. Hi. Hi, everything's cool. You know, it's all good. Yeah, hey, chill out, chill out. You think that's bad? Check out the dogs in Bali when we get there. Oh my God. Now, I've often said it's hard to tell a bad neighborhood from a good neighborhood in the Philippines, and this is actually what I would call kind of a good neighborhood, at least from what I can tell. But I am in a terrorist watch listed area, albeit one that's supposed to be safe. So I'm gonna start to circle back around to town. Nice. We're gonna see a lot of these when we get to Indonesia, but I never get tired of them. So Google Maps says this goes through, but I can't tell you how many times Google Maps has nearly gotten me killed over here. Oh, more. This is just nice. All right, we'll give it a shot. The worst I can do is get killed. This is just a nice place. Can you see the fog there up over the mountains? So I've been in the Philippines for almost 2 months, but for various reasons it's been mostly in urban environments. I forget that I'm in Southeast Asia in a natural sense. I mean, there's something about the moist air and the lush vegetation and all this stuff. Here, see what I'm talking about right here. Right there, look at that. See, I forget sometimes when I'm in the Philippines, because I'm in the cities all the time, that this is where I'm at. And wow, it's just really nice to be in this environment again. Magandang lugar mo.
Maganda?
Maganda.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it puts things into perspective a little bit. These folks are not living large, but they're living in a really nice place, and they have each other. I see horns. Okay, hey everybody, I'm cool. I'm cool, I'm cool, I'm cool. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. Holy crap, there's a bridge down there. Oh, challenge accepted. Oh, if I ever pushed it, this is pushing it. Hello. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh, Jesus. These are so slippery. Oh, here we go again. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Wow. Unbelievable. Look at that. I'm gonna have some explaining to do when I get back over the bridge, but it was worth it. Well, I got company. This was inevitable. Kumusta? Pwede ko dito? Okay. Salamat. Okay, here we go again. Hey, bud. There's a part in the middle here where the steel buckled. I didn't like that at all. Hey guys, there it was. It's slippery too, by the way. Whoa, check it out. Kid's pulling in the ox. I think I better get there before he does. Dude. Wow. Hello, dog. I'm glad you're nice. Hello, other dog. I hope you're nice. Kumusta? Wow. Trabaho mo para sa Carabao? Oh. Wow. You know, something about seeing the kids here, you know, they're exposed to a lot of poverty and a lot of things that we would consider unacceptable, but they have so much resilience and they really know how to take care of themselves. Look at that kid. You gotta be kidding me.
What ginawa?
Hello. Ito ay ang tanong mabuti. I don't know what he said. It's Visaya. No clue. But he understood what I said. Well, this has been an extremely rewarding day. I'm glad I didn't let the I'm glad I didn't let the rain prevent me from taking a walk today. Can you believe the things I get to see? I mean, 7 years ago I was about to drink myself to death in my room because I was so lonely and so bored. And now I'm here. I'm sorry. You know, I gotta go.